Zep. Big Zep. First of all, rest in peace, Virgil Abloh. Don't spill no drink on my clothes when I'm Louis V dripping. Don't like stress in my dome and straight to the head when I'm 1942 sipping. Been wavy since morning. Not they talk to me in public. Mix my drink with a little Molly. To declare.
It's been a while since I've kind of put myself out. It's been a while since I put myself out like this. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just talk about the channel, really. I'm an architecture student at the University of Nebraska. I have interest in sports, music, videography, cinema. The reason I'm really starting this channel is to show my journey creatively, socially, I guess mentally as well. I do one day want to create like a multidisciplinary studio of some sort, whether it's like architecture, music, film, design. This channel is just to like start showing the process of, you know, my journey to that. I think by growing this channel is gonna help show like, I guess, how disciplined I am, how much effort and work I put into my craft. Also start like a YouTube agency, I guess, because I want to start the agency and then build that into the architecture stuff and the creative studio stuff. So I want to start something now, you know. My goal is to, at the end of my career, have something that I built that I was happy and proud of. But as for now, I want to, you know, start building something small like a YouTube channel. So I think this is something I should have done a long time ago. But that was kind of part of my journey, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Because I knew it would be architecture, but I didn't know like specifically what niche or what type of life I wanted to live in college. I picked up the camera a while ago. Like, ever since I got to college, this is my second year. Ever since I got to college, I picked up the camera. But I just didn't do anything with it. I've always recorded everything I could, all the footage, going to places with my friends, doing random things, just living life, really. I just want to pick up camera and record something, but I didn't know what I wanted to record or what the purpose of it was. But I think starting this channel now is kind of like helping me, I guess, guide that vision in a way into something I want to create. I'm going to showcase the projects that I build for school, showcase me trying new things, visiting new places, I guess, experiencing life, and also trying to be creative with it, you know, maybe create different forms of content in a way, maybe short films, maybe just vlogs, maybe just me working on architecture, showcasing my work, discovering new music, or just listening to music, just vibing out. I'm gonna try to integrate music as much as possible into my content. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna find a way. Damn, why am I so dark? Change of location. This actually like a week later recording. Used to be a Fortnite content creator. I used to play a lot of Fortnite, play a lot of video games. So then I'll stream, I'll upload those videos. I really got into content creation, into video editing, you know, that creative side of things. I really wanted to pursue something like that. Not necessarily gaming, because gaming was just like a hobby. I wanted to pursue it into like, you know, just my average life. I always liked acting. I don't know, I never acted, but I just found acting like fascinating. I was an only child, so I grew up always like acting on my own, like because I was bored. I had no one to play with, so I just always like would watch movies and shows and pretend to be those characters that I liked. And then in high school, I did photography, and that's when I really picked up an actual camera for the first time. So I just kind of fell in love with it. I'll take photos all the time, outside, inside. I always like being outside in nature, so that's when my love for nature really like grew, because I like taking photos of like the trees, the nature, the water, things I just found outside. They just, I don't know, taking photos of things that I found beautiful outside was just peaceful to me. So that's something that I kind of grew a love for. When it comes to YouTube specifically, my credit definitely goes to people like Casey Neistat. Like, I just found how brave he was of taking like crazy shots every day in New York City, like a place that's very populated. Like, it's something that I definitely need to grow into, something that I can't do as of now, but that's definitely a motivation. A lot of his content, even though it's not like crazy action, is very like entertaining. It keeps you grounded. It keeps you engaged with this content, with the way he directs things. It might look simple, but the process of making it all, definitely not. People like Phil Kofer as well, kind of like the sit down, talk to the camera kind of content. I don't know, I find it relaxing and peaceful. But P2 is the name, you know, R.I.P. That one really hit me, because he was like one of the first big creators that I found myself watching a lot of times. Ever since middle school, 2018, I believe, 2019, I watch P2 a lot every day after school. Like, I've been watching him for years now, and his passing really affected me in a way. And then Marco, people like Marco, he was a creative guy, the one who designs shoes, builds stuff. He is so creative. He's definitely one of the biggest inspirations for where I am. I like to create things on my own. I like to like bring my ideas to life. And then the fact that he showed that footage, I think that's something that kind of resonates more directly to what I'm trying to pursue here. I think I will personally grow for this. I think maybe even in a few months, I believe it's a good thing. I think change is good for a lot of people. I think I'll grow from, you know, the work that I put into this. Maybe I'll be more confident outside, being myself, doing things I wanted to do. Since this is my second year of college, that's almost ending now. I feel like I just spent a lot of time trying to figure it out, trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I think this will help me also continue to figure out what I want to do. Because as I'm documenting, I get to look back on it, see the things I've done, the way I've grown, things that I found interesting or not interesting. I think just documenting life in general is something everyone should do. Like, I generally like doing this because I like looking back on it, seeing the memories that I made. I think this will also help me develop a creative vision for what I want to do in the future. I think it will develop my creative sense as well. You know, maybe when it comes to my school projects, I'll be able to think more critically about the projects I want to do and how it will affect others, or how people might see it other than just myself. I think by doing this, it definitely correlates to my schoolwork. So this is also an excuse to go outside more. Usually I'll just sit on the weekends, or I'll just be inside all day, but this has been making me go outside more, putting myself out in a more comfortable situation than I usually like to be. Definitely will try to spend more time recording outdoors than just indoors. I definitely prefer recording outdoors, even though it is more nerve-wracking, more nervous to do. I think it's something I would like to push to do more. And I look forward to my future, my present, and even my past. You know, I hope in the future I can look at this, be happy in the present that I am in now, and hopefully I can look back on the past that I've recorded.
Serious. For a week. So how many girls you put back today?